Okay, so we're gonna do the dimension table for this one, external agent, and then for the dimension table for the date. So this is the fact table. Now, first thing we're gonna need to do is to duplicate first the the fact table, and here this will gonna be our dimension table for external agent. So after remaining this, we need to find the external agent. So right here, and click the remove other columns. And then next step is to remove the duplicates. After removing the duplicates, we go to add column ribbon, index column from 1. So here you go. The not assigned is 1, assigned is 2. So after added an index, we go back to fact table and actually we're gonna first merge the queries. So from the fact table, we're gonna click the external agent, and from the dimension table of external, we're gonna click the external agent, and if it's checked, that means there's no error. We can merge that too. And now, after that, check only the index. Oh, I forgot to rename this one to we forgot to rename this as external agent. So we're gonna remove that because that's an error. So we forgot to rename this one, so we're gonna do merging again, the two external. So click the external agent of the in the fact table, and in the dimension table, and check. Now the only checkbox that has unchecked is the external agent ID, and there you go. And after that, we need to find the external agent and remove it from the fact table. So there you go. We have the dimension table for external agent. So if it's 1, then it is said to be that's not assigned, and 2 is assigned. So the next thing that we need to do is the dimension table for the date. So for creating a dimension table for the date, we need to create a date table. So we have a code that we borrowed from the school book. We're gonna need an advanced editor on this one. So let's delete this and paste the code for the date table. And since there's no syntax error detected, so this code is good to go. So Power BI is asking for the start date and the end date, so we're gonna need to know what are the dates in this data. So this data is all in the year 2015. So basically we're gonna start from the January 1st of 2015 and ends in December 31, the last day. So let's put it here. Start date is January 1, 2015 and 31, 12, 2015. So all days of 2015 will be there. So let's invoke it. And there you have it. This is the date table for the year 2015. And let's double check. And now this is our dimension table for the dimension date. So let's just rename this one to DimDate. Okay, let's double check. So we're done doing the dimension table for external agent and the date. So we close and apply. So after close and applying, we go to the model, and this is the model, and as you can see there's no relationship between the fact table and the dimension date. So to have a relationship of these two, we just simply put the invoice date to date. So there you have it. We have the relationship of these two dimension tables that we made, the dimension table for external agent and dimension table for the date. So let's try to make a visualization. So we cannot make a visualization for external agent since the data is not recommended to visual. So let's try other other data. So let's try to see the sales by the this is medical use. So let's click the sales quantity, and then this is medical use. As you can see, we are using a clustered column chart. So in the data, we see that neuropathic pain is the most. This is medical use by sales quantity. It has 386,951, and the list is asthma with, I think that's only three. Let's see if if it's accurate. So let's see. Also, to make it easy for us to see the most in the list, I just put the data label on them. So here, as I said, neuropathic pain as the most sales quantity, but this is medical use by 386,591, and this is asthma by only one. And then, and for the next visualization that we have the sales quantity by ship to country, and in the data, India has the most sales by 973,700, or rather 456,681. I'm sorry. And then if you scroll to the right, we can see the least country, and that is Panama by only 22. So that's it. The two-dimension tables that we have done, and for the two visualizations. So that's it, and thank you for listening.